A revolution is happening in filmmaking. Seed&Spark is building a truly independent film community. You want to know why? Well, let me ask you a question. Do you think raising money to make your film is the hardest part? It's not. The hardest part is getting people to see it when it's finished, no matter how good it is. Roughly 15,000 independent films are made every year. How do you stand out in that crowd? Look, only about 1% of those films ever gets picked up for distribution. That includes over half the films that premiere at Sundance, South by, Toronto, and Tribeca. Do you think that's because nobody wants to see any of those other films?
No! No. No. No.
No, it's because nobody knows they exist. That's like thousands of well-crafted trees falling in the woods with nobody there to hear them. Seriously? You're gonna do all this work to fundraise, gather support, shoot and edit your movie, only to hope against hope that somebody's going to come along and pick your movie out of that huge crowd? Then what? That somebody, let's say a sales agent, will spend your money to get it to a distributor. And the distributor will market it to an audience and package it for the exhibitor. And the exhibitor collects the money that your audience spends to see your movie and then passes that money back up the chain until there's literally pennies on the dollar left for you. Well, I'm sorry for saying so, but that doesn't sound very independent.
People, you can connect to your audience directly.
In fact, they want to be included as part of the process. So, how do you take them along for the ride?
Give each of them their own individual story to tell about how they helped make your movie.
Make a list, a wish list that includes everything you need, like a wedding registry for your film production. Then let people decide how they'd like to help. Your supporters can fund the specific items that interest them. Or if they already have something you need, they can just loan it to you directly.
Thanks for the reindeer, Steve.
If each of them has their own unique story about how they helped make your film, well, then it's like they're part of your team. So when you finish your film, the triumph isn't just yours, it's all of theirs. And they won't just want to see it, they'll want to tell all their friends. When you're ready, you can release your film directly to that community of funders and followers you've been building all along. Just upload your film, set the price, and boom, you're streaming. Your movie's making money. And you're keeping 80% of the revenue. See what I just did there?
As your audience follows, funds, and then shares your movie with their friends, they earn sparks. Those sparks can be redeemed to watch the newest releases on the streaming platform. So, supporting movies gives audiences greater access to watch them.
You plant the seed, a great story that inspires your community. We provide the sparks. It's a whole new ecosystem for truly independent film. So how do you stand out in the crowd? You gather one. It's the future of filmmaking. Seriously.